Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives a mimicry. Their passions a quotation. Women are meant to be loved, not to be understood. I don't want to go to heaven. None of my friends are there. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Experience is merely the name men gave to their mistakes. I am not young enough to know everything. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. Hearts are made to be broken. You don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes, or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. The very essence of romance is uncertainty. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. I think God, in creating man, somewhat overestimated his ability. I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. With freedom, flowers, books, and the moon, who could not be perfectly happy. Death must be so beautiful, to lie in the soft brown earth, with the grasses waving above one's head, and listen to silence. To have no yesterday and no tomorrow. To forget time, to forgive life, to be at peace. To define is to limit. Nowadays, people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. I don't want to be at the mercy of my emotions. I want to use them, to enjoy them, and to dominate them. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. I can resist anything except temptation. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does, and that is his. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. Behind every exquisite thing that existed, there was something tragic. I am too fond of reading books to care to write them. There is only one thing in the world worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. Children begin by loving their parents. As they grow older, they judge them. Sometimes they forgive them. Quotation is a serviceable substitute for wit. Who, being loved, is poor? Crying is for plain women. Pretty women go shopping. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. When one is in love, one always begins by deceiving oneself, and one always ends by deceiving others. That is what the world calls a romance. Selfishness is not living as one wishes to live. It is asking others to live as one wishes to live. We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell. Men marry because they are tired, women because they are curious. Both are disappointed. I have nothing to declare except my genius. Anybody can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it requires a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success. A man's face is his autobiography. A woman's face is her work of fiction. Fashion is a form of ugliness so intolerable that we have to alter it every 6 months. Whenever people agree with me, I always feel I must be wrong. No good deed goes unpunished. After a good dinner, one can forgive anybody, even one's own relations. Morality is simply the attitude we adopt towards people we personally dislike. Some things are more precious because they don't last long. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about. The world is a stage, and the play is badly cast. I like men who have a future and women who have a past. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities. Live the wonderful life that is in you. Let nothing be lost upon you. Be always searching for new sensations. Be afraid of nothing.